big opener, big magic. Everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Do you enjoy that? Do anybody else remember the old fairground game, Guess How Many Sweets Are in the Jar? Do you all remember that one? Yeah. If you don't remember, it was like an old fairground, it was like Hook a Duck, and you'd go to the fairground and then they'd have this big jar of sweets there, and you'd have to guess how many sweets were in the jar, and then if you get it right, it means you're on the spectrum. Anyway. Just a big joke to kick things off. Very nice. It's lovely to be here. They say that you play All Day Edinburgh 9 times in your career. Once on the way up, and then just again the next year, and then once, maybe a few years after that, as a favour, really, and then once on the way down, and then once again, a little while later, when things have picked up a bit. You're not working on anything, but you're involved in a lot of different creative projects, and you're happy, which is the point, and then just a few more times after that. So it's great to be back. Which one is it? I've never done this before. So good evening. I've come up with a new definition for a turtle that you guys could use in your own spare lives if you want to in your spare time. I don't want to speak on behalf of you. I don't know what you guys do in your spare time, but if any of you are in need of a new definition of a turtle, we'll just go like this. What is a turtle? What is a turtle at the end of the day, if not a lizard that you can knock on? Maybe I walk with that. I just think that's a very nice image. Just that. I think that's lovely. And I don't think it's been done. And I can't tell you how hard it is in 2017 to think of something that nobody's done. I'd like to knock on a turtle just once before he died. I'd like to knock on him like that. And the way I imagine it, I always imagine that you knock on him, and he's already got his head and his tail out and all his arms and legs, but you knock on him, and then a second head comes out and goes, yes? Have you got 2 heads? And he goes, I do have 2 heads, but do you know what? Nobody's ever thought to knock. Anyway, I've got a bit of a confession to make to you guys. I've been in a bit of a funny mood for about 2 or 3 years now. It was one of those things where a funny mood just settles. And you go, okay, I guess this is just how I feel now. But I've been in a bit of a funny mood, and I've been trying to cheer myself up by watching Shawshank on YouTube. Do you all know Shawshank? The movie? I think that's what it's called. It's called Shawshank the movie. Do you all know that? It's an exclamation mark in the middle of that. Shawshank the movie. Andy Dufresne knew prison would be tough, but this is ridiculous. Cheer myself up. And the thing is, it's not a cheerful film, right? It's not a cheerful film, but it puts your problems into perspective. Because you think to yourself, hey, I feel bad, that guy's just failed his exams, and it really sorts things out. So in particular, I'm watching the scene where, if we have the first track please, I'm watching the scene where Morgan Freeman goes, sometimes it makes me feel sad though, Andy being gone. I have to remind myself that some birds aren't meant to be caged. Their feathers are just too bright. And while the part of you that knows it was a sin to lock them up in the first place does rejoice, the place you live is still that bit more drab and empty now they're gone. I guess I just miss my friend. So remember that bit, you can pause it there. You all remember that bit from Shawshank the movie. I watched that scene on YouTube, and somebody had commented underneath and said, I was very impressed at the time, but somebody had commented and put, this is how I feel every time a friend from work leave for another job, sad face. I pissed myself for about 20 minutes. Really picked me up. Imagine you thought that. Imagine you worked in Subway, or somewhere like that, with really high turnover of staff, and you thought that every time for another job. So you're making a sub and you're going, hey, have you heard that Katie's leaving for another job? Hang on mate, I'm just with a customer. What would you like? Do you want salad with that? The works, but not olives. Can do. One big salad. He's a hungry boy. Yes, we are a funny branch. Yes. What were you saying, mate? What were you saying? I was was just saying that Katie's got, what's that? Meatballs coming right up. Dolly, Dolly in the kitchen, so can you rustle up us a bit more meatballs, please, Dolly, the meatball slices run dry. Need some meatballs out front for the gentleman, Dolly. Thank you, Dolly. Dolly's just rustling out the meatballs. Are we ready? 1 second, 1 meatballs. Can you never come to this branch again? Katie's leaving. She's got an internship with a production company, so we won't be seeing her again.
Joz, there's a guy here who wants Chipotle Southwest, mate. Joz, want Chipotle Southwest? There's an Italian BMT here who wants Chipotle Southwest.
Doesn't matter.
And there's a turkey. Joz. Then there's a turkey salad that wants honey mustard. Joz. 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 Dolly. Don't worry, meatballs. Don't worry, meatballs. We got a queue. Joz. Dolly, I'm trying to run a subway. Joz is listening. Where are the meatballs? Where are the black meatballs? Joz, there's a guy there. Joz, I'm trying to run a subway.
Sorry for the wait, boss. Sorry for the wait. I was just thinking that some birds just aren't meant to be kept. Oh, it doesn't matter. Would you like a cookie for another 30p? Thank you. I'm going to leave you just with an idea. I have an idea, and I need to get it out of my head. I've got this theory that you do comedy because you want to try and express an idea through nonsense, and you just have this vague hope that there's even one person in the room who will understand the idea and will feel the way you want them to feel as a result of it. That's my theory, and I've got this one last idea that I've had for years, and I've always wanted to get out of my head and to try and give it to people. It makes me very nervous. The reason I get very nervous is that this last idea requires me to sing, and I don't really sing anymore. I don't sing with sincerity or with conviction on stage. I'm very used to being the idiot on stage, and I don't do anything with sincerity anymore. But you know, when you've got an idea in your head, you need to give it to a room, and you need to hope that there's somebody in the room who understands what you meant. And I've had this idea for a very long time, and I need to get the idea out, so I'm just going to sing it, and I hope that you all understand. The idea, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to sing the Largo movement from Dvorak's New World Symphony. Thank you. And I know there are no words, all right? I know there are no words to the Largo from New World, but I found some. This is the thing, I found some words, and they just happen to, not only do they scan perfectly, but they also seem to express exactly what I always wanted to express with this idea, and I couldn't have found a more perfect set of words. So with your permission, if we could have the next track, please. And I'm just going to try and get this idea out there, and I hope that you get it. If we can have it as loud as possible, that would be great, thank you. Oh, I'm very nervous, sorry for the nerves, guys. I used to sing a lot when I was a teenager. I used to sing with a lot of sincerity. I was singing in a school choir when I was a teenager. I did backing vocals on a Rolf Harris album in 1997, but I haven't I'm very nervous. Butterflies in my tummy. Big chaffinch in my head. You just got to get the stuff out. You just got to cross your legs and say go. Okay. You just got to get the stuff out of your head and hope there's even one person in the room who understands what you mean. Glad you enjoyed it, it's 11 minutes long. Peter Gabriel,